Hello everyone, I Sahana N of MCOM Final from MPM Government Postgraduate College, Karkala. I am here to explain pure expectation theory under International Financial Management. Introduction of the pure expectation theory. The simplest of the interest rate theory is pure expectation theory, which assumes that the term structure of an interest contract only depends on the short-term segments for determining the pricing and interest rate on longer maturities. This theory mainly attempts to predict what short-term interest rates will be in the future based on current long-term interest rates. It assumes that yields at higher maturities such as that 5 years, 10 years or 30 years bond correspond exactly to future realized rates and are compounded from the yields on shorter maturities. It means that yields at higher maturities or yields of higher maturities bonds are corresponding exactly to the future realized rates. What is the expectation theory? The expectation theory, also known as the unbiased expectation theory, it states that long-term interest rates hold a forecast for short-term interest rates in the future. So in this theory, long-term rates can be used to indicate where the rates of short-term bonds will be traded in the future. The theory postulates that an investor earns the same amount of interest by investing in a 1-year bond in the present and rolling the investment into a different 1-year bond after a year as compared to purchasing a 2-year bond in the present. So, an investor earns the same amount of interest by investing in 2 consecutive 1-year bond investment versus investing in 1 2-year bond today. Next, the definition of pure expectation theory. A theory that asserts that forward rates exclusively represent the expected future rates. It means future rates are determined by the forward rates. In other words, the entire term structure reflects the market's expectation of future short-term rates. Buying a 10-year bond is equal to buying 5-year bond in succession. You are as safe in 10-year as in a 5-year bond. At a cursory consideration, this should indeed be the case. It means that buying one 10-year bond is equal to buying 2 5-year bonds in succession. So you are safe in both the cases. For instance, with the government securities in the US, the only risk and rewards are born of the interest rate return on the lent amount. There is no significant risk of default associated in the transaction. So the pure expectation theory also supposes that expectations of future rates coincides exactly with the future rates realized in time. It means that this theory, long-term rates can be used to indicate where the rates of short-term bonds will be traded in the future. And the pure expectation theory assumes that bond traders establish bond prices and interest rates strictly on the basis of expectations about future interest rates. The expectation theory aims to help investors make decisions based upon a forecast future interest rates. This theory also uses the long-term rates typically from the government bonds to forecast the rates for short-term bonds. The market is a perfect predictor of future supply and demand. The pure expectation theory is in some ways similar to the efficient market hypothesis in that it assumes a perfect market environment where expectations are just above the only determinant of future prices. So under this theory, the future prices are determined by purely the expectations of future prices. Thank you everyone.